Hello, Marshall. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. I finally got somebody in before me. So, are you working on anything today? What happened to my project? Oh, it's over here. I need to get back to working on my hat not hate hat that I started and only did 3 rows so far. Let me see. Yeah. And for anyone that has not subscribed, my name is Gloria from GGTheCrochetQueen, where I bring my love of crochet to inspire you to learn to crochet or to advance your skills. So thank you all for joining me today. So I have had a full weekend. I did my giveaway. I was so excited about doing that giveaway for my milestone on YouTube of getting to 1K subscribers. And Cool Crafty Creations was the winner. So I hope she contacts me. She has a week to contact me. And if I don't hear from her, then I will have to pick another winner because I want to give my prize to someone. Hello, Karen. How are you today? Are you working on anything? And where are you ladies from? I probably ask you this, but I always try to at least put a name and a place together. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. So forgive me if I've asked and you have answered before. Hello, I bring it. How is everybody? Everybody is good. At least Gloria is good. Can't speak for anybody else, but I am good. And thank you for joining me. And I hope you all did a thumbs up when you came in. I was just talking about my full weekend of doing my 1K giveaway. And Cool Crafty Creations was the winner. I haven't heard from her yet, but hopefully I will this week. I gave her a week to contact me. Oh, Duster by Bag of Day Crochet. Yeah, she's always putting out some good videos. One day I'm going to get back to doing more of those, but right now I'm just doing my lives because I have a little bit of time. I get an hour for lunch, so I figure I'd do a half an hour of chit chat and crafting and hopefully get to see more people. I have a few people that come to my lives, but on Saturday. So I figured I'd do some more during the week since this is like the most time I have. Because even when I'm off work, I'm still working. So work takes up a lot of my time, and I found that I don't have a lot of time to give to my channel. So this was one of the ways that I decided, oh, I can do that. I vegetate in front of the television for an hour, so I said I can give up a half an hour of that, then I can go and have my lunch and then vegetate in front of the television for half an hour. So that is why I'm doing my half-hour craft lives now. And they've been fun. Get some good responses. And I saw if anyone follows OVW, she said she got her Crojo back, so I'm happy for her. If you don't know, she lives in California, so she was caught in one of those fires, and they did end up losing their home. So she is back to getting her life back in order. So I'm very happy. I saw a while ago that when they evacuated, but when I saw her live, then I found out they evacuated once and then they had to evacuate a second time. But the second time around, they lost their home. That's a scary, scary thing. Those fires were fierce. Oh, you're doing a shawl. Okay. Let me see. What else? What else? What else? Oh, I saw Craft by the Rose. She had a supporter of hers that gifted her, I guess, with enough money to buy a sewing machine, or they purchased it for. But anyway, she did a video. So she got her brand new sewing machine. That was so awesome. Whomever the person was that gifted her with that, that was a very nice gesture. So now she can get back to doing sewing. My sewing machine collects dust. I haven't used it. Oof, I couldn't even tell you the last time I used that sewing machine. But I keep it on hand because every now and again I will use it to sew something. But um, I'm not great with sewing machines anymore because I don't use them often. And when I sit down to use it, and of course, if it's the wrong color yarn, I'm like, okay, how did I thread this thing? Let me see, I'm going to check her out. Oh, you're going to check her out. Cool. So I've been trying to just, oh, I'm going the wrong way as always. I finished my cardigan. I just have to get buttons for it and it is ready to wear. But it, let me tell you, it is heavy. So now I'm thinking, maybe I should stick with that scarfy yarn because the scarfy yarn is lighter than that red, yeah, red heart yarn. But because I made it longer too, so it makes it a lot heavier. But I like how it turned out. So now I just gotta get some buttons on it and it'll be, and I'll try to block it a little bit more and it'll be ready to wear. Too bad we're going into our summertime because, as I said, Florida goes from a couple of days of spring straight to summer. Um, so, but I have it on hand just in case I need to wear it somewhere. But I was so happy to finally get the last sleeve done because I did one sleeve and I didn't like the way it was coming out. So then I did the second sleeve and I liked the way that one came out. So I had to frog half of the sleeve so I could finish it out the same way. But I just love how it turned out and I love it on myself. But it's a heavy thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was definitely something I've been wanting to do for a minute. And in between that and doing the baby hats. And I was after I finished all of those baby hats, it dawned on me, I don't have a doll. So when I took the pictures of the hat, I had to use the bottom of a candle jar to sit it on so I could take a picture of it. So today I've been scrolling looking for some inexpensive inexpensive baby dolls that I could use to put the hats on. And or the I'm going to make some booties also. So that is what I was looking for today. I was like, I cannot believe that I have made all these hats and I have nothing. Because it doesn't look great on a candle jar. Should look quite nice on a cute little doll. So that is what I'm going to look for, a doll. I did find some at Target. They were reasonably priced. And I looked at Walmart. Walmart's were like double the price of Target. But they were different kinds of dolls, but I was really surprised that their prices were higher than Target, because Target is usually the higher place. And Amazon prices now. Plus Amazon, I don't even like the looks of the dolls that they have on their site. But the one that Target had, they were really cute dolls. So that'll be my next purchase, to get those cute little dolls so I can put those hats on them and take some better pictures, because I wanted to, show the hats off, but I was really disappointed that I didn't have a doll to put them on. It's the little things you just don't think about until, because I'm just so used to crocheting and just crocheting and crocheting and never really taking pictures. And then now that I want to put this stuff on Etsy, I really need some better pictures than a thing being sitting on top of a candle jar. That certainly will not bring any traffic to it. But I have learned from that, the little things you don't think about. So how is the weather where you all are? Our weather is a little chilly today. In the 60s. It might be in the 70s by now. But it was definitely chilly early this morning. When I got up, I turned on the heat. As we Floridians don't like cold weather. So I turned on the heat to knock out some of that cold air in the house. But I think it's in the 70s now. Let me see. Anybody else? Nope. Nobody's talking. I guess everybody is working. I don't have any crazy news stories. I haven't seen any craziness. I mean, there's enough craziness, but I haven't seen any ridiculous news stories like the ex-sheriff setting fire to the new sheriff's house, which I thought was absurd. The things people do out of anger. Can't change people. Uh-oh. Darn, it's caught. There. So I am going to work on getting my dolls so I can take some better pictures of my little hats. And I'm going to do some booties and hat sets. That's my goal. I'm doing the hats right now, and then I'll start on the booties when I get enough hats done. Who else was I watching? I think those were the only ones that I watched, or at least had some time to watch. I crocheted my niece the Minnie Mouse graph can, and of course she has destroyed it. Not my niece, my great niece. So of course she's like, "When are you gonna fix the blanket? When are you gonna fix the blanket?" I said, "When I get time." The damage that she did, I look at it, I feel like just making a new one all over again. But that thing took me a month to finish, and I don't want to do that again. That was just so much. And then I have to go out and buy all of that yarn again. So I'm going to see if I can fix it. And if I can't, I'm just going to make her something else and be done with it. Something that's quick to work up and won't take me a month to do, but at least be something that she can enjoy. But she loved the blanket. My niece was like, "Oh, I can't get it away from her, Auntie. She won't let it go so I could bring it to you." I think it was a week later when she finally took it over to my mom's and sent me a text that it was there. But boy, when I got that thing, I was like, oh my God, was it me? Did I not make my stitches tight enough? How could she just like rip this? It's just one side of it, and it's in places. It's not even like all one side. It's just one one huge area that's ripped out to shreds, and then there's a smaller area down below it. Trying to see if nobody's calling me. But I guess that's what you get when you gift a 6-year-old something that's like that. But I expected it. I just didn't expect it this soon because I just gave it to her in November. We will see. Ooh, 43 and sunny in Pennsylvania. Okay. Sunny and cool. All right. If 43 in Florida, yeah, I'd be shivering. So but where you are. I saw they were interviewing people in Minnesota, and some people didn't even have on jackets. I'm like, I was in Minnesota years ago in August, and I had my crochet top. What do they call it? A swatch it? Let me see. Oh goodness, what is it called? I can't even think of the name of it. It's not a swatch. It's a swancho. A swancho. I made that. Let me see. From the washer. Hi everyone. Oh, did I miss something? I saw something from the washer. I don't know. But it was chilly to me in August. So, but of course, I said those are people that live there and they've adapted to that weather. So it's in March, I guess it's not that cold to them. But I never thought it got warm. The whole time we were there, I was cold. But it was a nice little visit. I got to see another part of this great old place they call America. There's a lot of places on that I haven't gone to. I try to check it off though. Try to check off as many states as I've been in, where I can actually not just sitting in an airport. Actually, been in the state and walked around and bought a trinket or two. So I think Minnesota is. I've been to California. Mm, in Nevada. I've been to most of the states on the East Coast, going up 95, except I haven't gone past Connecticut. So I need to get up past Connecticut. Connecticut. Let me see. Oh, you said, oh, was the damage from the washer? I don't think so. I didn't even ask my niece. I should have asked. But I don't think so. Who knows? Oh, you doing an amigurumi? Oh, I saw. Oh, you're doing a cow. Someone, um, Fiber Spider. He's doing a bunny rabbit with ears. Amigurumi. He's doing that now. But since I don't do them, I didn't even want to watch it. I said I just can't put another thing on my plate. But it's so cute. It would be a cute thing to do. I thought about it. Let me see. Do I have time? When is Easter? Easter is in April. So yeah, I have time. Maybe I'll go and watch it. See if I can do it. Make a pink bunny rabbit. Give it to my niece in place of her blanket. I don't think she'd like me much, but it'd be something to tide her over until I have time to do that, work on that blanket. But I have to ask my niece if that's what it was from. But it looks horrible. I said, I'm thinking maybe I didn't make because when you're doing graph gans, you have to make sure when you do those color changes that your yarn is tight and it won't come loose. And I kept checking it, so I thought I did. But looking at that blanket, I don't think I did. I must have missed something somewhere. So if I ever do another graph gan, that is going to be something I am definitely going to make sure that my what do you call them? My yarn changes are tight, so nothing comes apart. Because that's so disappointing. I worked on that thing; it's huge too, and it was so pretty when I did it. And now it's like a hot mess. No, making sure. Does anyone else do graph gans on this? I like the end result of doing them, but boy, do they take a lot of time. I was thinking about getting me another work table so I can just pull that out because when I usually do it, I just take over the entire dining room table to do it. But I said if I get a work table to do it, and then I won't have to take up my dining room table. I don't have to move it from place to place every time I want to eat. I definitely have to look at that and see if I can fix it for her. Oh, you would love to learn? Let's see, I have not yet, but I want to try a graph can. The easiest, I watched, I don't know if you follow her on YouTube, but she really hasn't done any videos on graph can. She's doing a lot of coaching stuff. But what's her name? Creative Stitching Diva. That's where she has a YouTube, not a YouTube. Well, she does have YouTube, but she has a Facebook group called Graph Gan and the Restless, and she has a lot of graph gans on there, so you can always request to join that. And I don't know if she has videos on that one, but she has older videos teaching how to do it. But that was the person that I watched to learn how to do it because, and she has small ones, and then you can advance up as you go. So once you like my little Africa up here, and my heart. I got a heart up there too, but that my little Africa was from one of her things, and I just made into a little pillow. But I liked learning it, and so I started with the little things like I think she starts her with the heart, and so I did the heart. I did the Africa, um, and also what's her name? Nastasia. She did a video on how to do the heart graph gan also, and this hat that I'm doing now, it'll have a heart in it. I think I've showed some of my. Well, if you follow me, you've seen my heart beanies. So that's what this one will be, and I'll just make a red heart. But this will be a donation for the Hat Not Hate campaign. But I'll put a heart in there. So yeah. those are some good resources if you want to learn how to do it. And just start small and see if you like it. Because if you don't like it, you definitely don't want to start, buying crafts, and then you get them in the house and you shuffle them from side to side, and then one day you're like, I'm never gonna do this. This is too much for me. Or you might find yourself, you might love it, and before you know it, everybody will want you to do a craft can for them. But it's definitely work. The bigger the graph gets, the more you do. I did I did some scarves. I did some scarves with pockets, and I put a graph can with a heart and a cross. Is that the only one I did? I think so. I think that's no, I did something else. Maybe it was just a heart. I can't remember. I think I did two scarves that had graph cans on them, but they were, small, quick graphs that you could do. Um, I did have a one of her. I bought one of because she makes graph cans. You can find her on Etsy too, Creative Stitching Diva. And I got her prints. Oh, I did a prints. I did a prints. Just it's just I just have it laying over on my couch. But I have her graph can for Prince scarf, and it has the guitar and like a silhouette of Prince on it. And I started it, and I just haven't done anything else with it. I don't even know where it is now, because that's the downside. You get caught up doing a whole lot of stuff, and before you know it, you don't know where you started, how you started. So now I went back to my routine of, oh, I didn't bring my bag in. Well, if you saw my I did a quick haul after my live, but I had the yarn. I bought this ombre yarn that I'm gonna make something cute with. It's chai. I call it chai. Um, I mean shy. Maybe I said shy. Whatever it is, but it's mandala ombre, and it's in a purple color. I hope you can see that it's purple, but some purples and like lavender, lilac, whatever colors. But I bought four of those, and I was on Amazon for some reason, and when I was coming off, they had a purple project bag, and it was like, oh, they know, they know, they know, they've been following me, and I couldn't resist it. And it was like I think it was $35, and because I did the Prime trial membership, it came the next day. So of course I'm like, they are trying to get me to keep Prime. But I only got the Prime because I wanted to see Coming to America. So I got to see Coming to America. But when I saw that, I mean, hopefully I'll remember tomorrow if any of you are on, or if you go and watch my haul, you'll see the bag. I love the bag. It's huge. So that's one of the things that I got from Amazon. And I got the ombre yarn from Walmart. I was in there minding my own business. Just thought I'd take a stroll down the aisle, because there's only one aisle for yarn in my local Walmart, and it's very small. Actually, it's just one side. That's it. And they may have stuff on the end caps, but other than that, it's just one short row, and that is all the yarn that's there. And I saw that, I was like, ooh, I can make something with this. My mind has it's in my head. I'm just hoping that I can execute. So I already know what I want. Because I want to make it for my birthday, because it'll be my big 60, August 3rd. So I want to get it done because it's in my head and I can see it. And I would be so proud of myself if I'm able to pull it off. I'm trying to. So I started my first part of it last night. I thought about it. I started doing measurements and figuring out how I'm going to do it. Started writing it down because I am good for just doing and not knowing. Just like my sleeves, I was like, okay, now I got it. Now I know I have to write it down because I'm going to have to make the other sleeve match it. So I did. I wrote it down so I will know. But I got this thing in my head for my birthday. I just got to be able to execute it. So your mind is always much bigger than your abilities sometimes. I know I can do it. I know I can do it. Oh, yeah, I liked it too. Oh, you did a heart on the beanie, but nothing, anything big. Yeah, well, if you can do that heart on the beanie, um, let me see. You love the pillow. Thank you so much. The the heart on the hat. But if you can do that, the hard part, because when she started talking about the graphs, because I didn't realize how to do it at all, but she makes it. She made me understand back forth. So you know, you got to know your odd numbers. I think the odd numbers are the front, and the even numbers would be the back of the back of your, yeah. Because and you go on from right to left. So that was the hard thing. Like when I'm visualizing it and I'm looking at it and I'm doing it, and then I have to step back and look at the whole thing again and say, okay, I can see it now. I can see how it's going. But it's a lot of work. It's worth it in the end when you finally finish it and you see your end results and you're like so proud of yourself because your hands did it. But it's a lot of fun once you finish that one. But I love the Prince one that I did, and I just lay it over the couch. It's not really big, um, but it's big enough. And oh, I did one for my class also. Class for my high school. I did a Grafghan. I found a book of Grafghans, and I just used it because our mascot is a buck, a deer, and they had a deer in that book. That was a big reason why I bought it. So I did that, and I put the deer. I put at the top of it is class, no, Deerfield Beach High School, but it's just the initials, class of, and then you have the big deer, and then at the bottom it says 1979. So, and my daughter did the letters and numbers for me, and I just added it to the graft. So I have my own personalized graft for my high school. So that was fun. I have to show those again because there's so much worth doing. I'll do that on my Saturday live when I have a little bit more time because now I have to get off so I can eat my lunch and go and finish out my workday. So thank you all for joining me. See, I love that yawn. Okay, I think I saw everything. All right, thank you all for joining me. You all have a great rest of your day. Be safe. Keep crocheting. Bye-bye.